Nice championship game between the Austin Prep Cougars and the Malden Catholic Lancers. We're very fortunate here from the Boston Herald to have Bruce Lerch with us. Bruce, welcome.
Mark, you're too kind. Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you jumping in, and obviously a very important game early in the season. Just a class tournament here with four of the better teams in the state. Certainly St. Mary's looking really good, coming off a couple of losses and then coming in here and drawing a tie with Austin Prep in game number 1 and then beating Hingham here 3-1 in game number 2. So this is the big battle coming up, Bruce. What do we expect? I mean, obviously MC's got that first line. I don't know if there's a way of neutralizing them, but maybe slowing them down. Elijah Harris in net certainly should be able to stand his own.
Well, I told you off air, Mark. I mean, I think Elijah's going to have to play his best game. Malden Catholic, they are what they are. They're just an explosion of offense waiting to happen every time they take the ice. And it's not just that top line. You got Matt Philippe and some other guys down below, Austin Goldstein, guys like that also that are contributing. I mean, they just come at you in waves. They score. Those defensemen keep cycling the puck back up to the forwards and let them do their thing. So it's going to put a lot of pressure on Elijah Harris and Andrew Cross, former MC player himself, leading that defense for Austin Prep today.
Yeah, Cross had a really big game yesterday and was certainly able to keep a lot of the pucks out of the zone. He's going to have his hands full today. To your point, though, you know, all the scoring, 5 of the 6 goals from Malden Catholic came from that first line last night. You got to believe that they want to get a little more distribution from the other lines.
Yeah, and they have the capabilities to do it. I saw them earlier this year when they played in Franklin, and it was Matt Philippe was the big guy that day. He had 2 goals and an assist that day. They have the talent on those second and third lines even to match up. It's just sometimes when Ara and Tyler and company get going, it's kind of easy to get caught up in what they're doing and watching them put up some almost video game type numbers.
Yeah, and I guess if there is a bugaboo for Coach McLean's team, it's the penalty box. We saw a little bit of it last night. The first period was 1-1, very physical game, well played. Then they opened up that lead, and then, we started with the parade into the penalty box. I don't think they can afford to do that tonight.
Well, I think what Austin Prep needs to do is not get sucked into that. Malden Catholic, look, they're going to try to put you away. They're going to try to put you away on the ice. They're going to try to put you away mentally. They're going to come after you. Look, it's just something that has become part of what they've done over these last couple of years with this great run that they've had. And you know what? I mean, they've gotten so adept at killing penalties that it doesn't hurt them as much as it should. Remember last year during the Super 8, Aaron Nazarian had 5 shorthanded goals during the whole tournament. So what Austin Prep needs to do is avoid getting sucked into that game. When Malden Catholic starts getting chippy, let them. Just let them do it. Let them keep running themselves to the box. And then that way Austin Prep can stay on the power play. And with Bobo Carpenter and McAnally and all those guys, they've got enough talent to put away a few power play goals and get themselves a win.
Right. Well, thanks again, Bruce, for joining us. Hopefully we'll have you back during the season as we broadcast some other games from around the state of Massachusetts.
Appreciate it.
High school hockey here at MassHSHockey.com. And we're hoping we are going to get another featured guest coming here real soon. One of the superstars from St. Mary's. So thanks again, Bruce.
My pleasure, Mark. Thanks for having me.
How are you? Thank you.